A strong immune system helps to keep a person healthy. Berries, oily fish, turmeric, kefir, and other immune-boosting food provide nutrients that support the immune system. The immune system consists of organs, cells, tissues, and proteins. Together, these carry out bodily processes that fight off pathogens, which are the viruses, bacteria, and foreign bodies that cause infection or disease. When the immune system comes into contact with a pathogen, it triggers the immune response. The immune system releases antibodies which attach to antigens on the pathogens and kill them. Incorporating specific food into diet may strengthen a person's immune response. And today we're going to be looking at those foods that can help boost your immune system. Hello and welcome to another episode here on Lunch Global. I am Chong Anamel Joseph. We'll be right back shortly after the break, so stay tuned. Welcome back from the break, and if you are just joining us today, you're welcome to Lunch Global and you are welcome to another week. We're going to be discussing the immune system today. We're going to be looking at some of those things you should do and some of those things you should not do. You know, in everything we do in life, there are do's and there are don'ts, and we have to take those things very, very, very serious. The immune system defends the body against infection. Although it works effectively most of the time, sometimes our immune system fails and we become sick. There are ways we can boost our immune system and prevent illness. So let's find out. Having a well-rounded, nutrient-dense diet can help with maintaining a moderate body weight, which is important for immune system function. And the following food may provide more specific immune-boosting benefits for you. And first things first, which is very, very common, very regular. You know, most of the time when we feel weak, when we feel like, oh, we need vitamins, we usually go in with either oranges, citrus, lime, anything citrus. And, we tend to enjoy taking those things maybe in water, maybe in our juice or whatever form that you prefer. But then these are good sources of vitamin C, and a 2017 study found that vitamin C has several properties that can contribute to healthy immune function. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and antioxidant protection it's also important for molecules in the body such as proteins and carbohydrates from environmental and biological damage. Vitamin C can help promote metabolic energy and hormones regulation, and it is necessary for collagen production. The same 2017 study reported that most people should aim to consume 100 to 200 milligrams of vitamin C per day. So if you enjoy taking it now, one important thing you need to do, or everybody needs to do, is for us to be able to know what is the consumption level. How do you take it? How much should you take it? We know that citrus are very acidic, so it is important. Yes, some people, it depends on what you want to use it for now, but then today we are basing on the immune system boost. So if you're taking it to boost your immune system, you have to take it in moderation. Sometimes we take them in the mornings, with our water. Consistent taking of citrus might cause damage to your body. There are many other options out there, but then don't just focus on it has to be orange, because most of the time, you know, it helps you in digestion. So imagine you're taking that in an empty stomach, like all the time, you're not eating properly, you're not eating healthy, it will affect your system. So instead of boosting your immune system, it will cause another ailment that you might end up, you know, spending so much and then probably end up in the hospital or going to start finding another solution for another problem instead of sorting out or solving another problem. I remember during the COVID-19, you know, a lot of people were just so basically taking so much of water and vitamin C. I guess it really helped. Yeah, there was no really proof that, yeah, it has to be, you know, vitamin C, it has to be oranges, it has to be this. But then we know that once your immune system is weak, it tends to affect you. That's why it affected a lot of older people that period, because, you know, their immune system is weak. And as Nigerians, we tend to forget that our health does not only have to do with, like, you know, until you find yourself with malaria, typhoid, you know, flu, or any other ailment that will take you to the hospital. You know, your health starts from what you eat. It starts from the inside. So if you eat properly, your immune system will always be on check, and you will be helping yourself, and you'll be protecting yourself from all of those ailments that comes into your body. Most of the time as well, when you're having flu, they will tell you you have to take vitamin C. So imagine you are taking this consistently. It's going to help you, and it will help prevent all of those ailments that comes your way. The next thing you need to also look out for is food that contains zinc. There are so many food out there that contain zinc. Zinc is an essential mineral that is key for maintaining a healthy immune system. The recommended daily intake of zinc ranges from 2 to 11 megagram, depending on a person's age and sex. When a person is pregnant, they need 11 to 13 megagram, and then milligram, and then from some, also there are also some dietary sources of zinc. If you want to get like a particular thing, maybe your food, what you like better, how you can go about it, there are so many options out there. But then today I brought in a little some few ideas for you that you can also check them out. If you have not tried any of them, you can try them. And this particular ideas now, you know, okay, as I go into the whole thing, I'm going to also be making suggestion for people who love to eat protein, like who love to eat meat. I mean, who love to eat beef. You know that once you start getting aged, they will tell you to cut down on red meat, which I think it depends on what bothers you or what worries you or the kind of ailment it causes you. But then zinc is very important to you, and it doesn't have to be beef. There are so many options out there. Like you can go in with beans, you can go in with baked beans, you can go in with oysters, you can go in with fortified cereal, you know, chicken breast, cheese, peas. There are so many ideas out there. So if you have a problem, maybe your doctor told you to cut down on beef, you can try oysters, you can go in with baked beans, you can try in fortified cereals, chicken breast, which is very common. Sometimes when we are cooking our meal that you want your chicken to just cook very fast, or you don't even have to boil it, just for it to fry it and then make your stir veggies or maybe your pasta or your noodles, and you know we go in with chicken breast. So you can as well go with that. You can also go in with cheese and of course your peas. The next thing too, you can also give a try. If you don't like citrus, you don't like the zinc idea, but then you have to like it, because all of these things work together. So you can combine all this into one bowl, and then you make your meal, and then trust me, that is super healthy. You can also go in with cruciferous vegetables. Now these are Brussels sprout, broccoli, cabbage, lettuce, you know, lots of green vegetables. But then we're not talking about spring onions, we're not talking about other vegetables. Basically we're talking about cruciferous vegetables. So these vegetables, especially broccoli and broccoli sprouts, are very good source of the compound sulforaphane, which may help boost the immune system. One 2016 study observed that it has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer property. And a 2018 study investigated the effect of it on colon cancer cell. It found that it prevented inflammation of the immune system, which the researchers suggested may help prevent the development of cancer. So if you are young, most of the time when I sit here, I always want to talk to young people. You are young, you are energetic, you are just doing your thing, you try to earn a living, you make money. You cannot just focus on just making money all the time. You also have to eat well. It is important because that money provides what you eat. So if you don't make money, you won't eat well, you won't eat healthy. Yes, you should make the money. Make sure you make the money. Make the money. But then when you do all of that, don't deprive yourself of eating. Don't deprive yourself of that. Like, that's just one thing you give yourself. You might help people out, provide food for people outside. And lots of young people these days, they are so keen about eating in the restaurants. No matter how busy you get, I am very sure you have just one day or some hours to yourself that you can just make something. And I have made emphasis on meal planning. I am doing that, and it is working perfectly for me. I am telling you this for free. If you try this, you're not going to regret it at all. So if you've not tried making up like your meal plan, maybe you don't want to cook so much so the food doesn't overstay, you can make your prep. You can prep all of those things that you need. And anytime you're ready to cook, you're just one person or two people, or maybe your family, maybe 3, 4, 5. Because I know that young people right now, newly wedded people, maybe you have a child or 2 or 3, It is, and those kids are maybe very young. You don't have to cook so much for them to eat. But then, when you have this meal planning, calendar, you have this idea, you prep your food, your vegetables, what you need to make your meal. It makes life super easy for you if you're a young mother. It makes life super easy for you. You don't have to start thinking of, going to the market, preparing what to eat. What will your kids eat? What will your husband eat? What will you eat? Oh, you have guests. What are they going to eat? You have all these things ready in the house. And it helps you cut down on your spending. It saves cost like a lot. Because, if you buy them at once and then, you prepare ahead of time, and before they finish, you are buying one at a time and replacing. Probably you want chicken, you want turkey and fish. As they are, as they are getting, they are finishing, you're already prepping or preparing to get some more. And then it costs you, it saves you the cost because you don't have to buy everything at the same time. Now, another way is this is also very common. Most of the time, we go in with the lemon, the ginger, the maybe mint leaf, the cucumbers and all of that. But then ginger is super good. We use ginger to do a lot. We use it to cook. We use it to make zobo. We use it to make tiger nut juice. There are so many things we use them to. We use it for our orange juice, our watermelon juice, beetroot juice, all the juices. We use ginger to make them. Now, ginger is very good. I don't know if you've heard about ginger shot. If you have not, then you should find out about ginger shot. Ginger shot is very good for you. Good for your immune system. It's everywhere there. Almost every store you go to, any grocery store you go to, you tend to find ginger shots. And even when you go to maybe a juice stand, or most of the time there are ginger shots now because they are super good. They are great immune boosters. It consists of turmeric, lemon, orange, lime, ginger, there's honey, a lot of ingredients, which is super good for your health. So people have been using ginger to add flavor for centuries. Most recently, researchers have investigated its effect on the immune system. And that's why everybody now, almost everybody I know personally, is trying to get used to taking ginger shots every day. A 2020 analysis of high-quality studies found that consuming ginger supplements combated inflammation associated with arthritis and also, other arthritis that are just because there are a lot of things disturbing people, especially people that are old. You know, sometimes we complain about, oh, your back hurts, your leg hurts, your bones. You're not even really understanding what is going on. And this particular analysis also found out that ginger supplements help reduce body weight in people with obesity. This may mean that ginger also improves the health of the immune system indirectly, as obesity is linked with chronic inflammation. So it does that, as it boosts your immune system, it helps you burn fat. So if you are a young man, a young lady, age old, you know, you still have a little bit of strength left in your body, and you're looking out for your body, you know, your weight and all of that, ginger can also do the magic. But then is your ability of your consistency matters a lot. So if you are taking it now and then you decide to be like, oh, give up so easily, you might not really see the effect. And that's why consistency is very, 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 very important. And then we have so much more. But before we go into that, let's quickly go on a short break. We will return. Welcome back from the short break. Moving on, we're going to be looking at spinach. Yes, for spinach, you can use spinach to do a lot of things. You know, you can steam them, you can make your salad, you can make your soup, you can make your whatever it is you want to make. You can always, once you need vegetable, spinach is one great idea, you know, one good thing you can enjoy. And then it's easy, it's not expensive, it's super affordable, and it is very, very good in helping you boost your immune system. Spinach made this particular list just because it is rich in vitamin C. It also packed with numerous antioxidants and beta-carotene, which may both increase the infection fighting ability of our immune system. Similar to broccoli, spinach is healthiest when cooked as little as possible, so that it retains its nutrients. So you can just steam it, don't overcook it. However, light cooking makes it easier to absorb the vitamin A and allows other nutrients to be released from oxalic acid and anti-nutrients. And the last on my list today are almonds. I know that a couple of times I've talking about almonds almost every day because I really wanted to make so much emphasis so you inculcate the habit of eating almonds. You know, almond is a nut. You can eat them with your cashew nut, any other nuts you love, but then almonds are super good. There's almond milk out there too as well. So if you're not used to taking almond as a whole, you can take the almond milk. If you're not used to taking the almond milk, then you can take the almond itself. When it comes to preventing and fighting off cold, vitamin E tends to take a backseat to vitamin C. However, this powerful antioxidant is a key to a healthy immune system. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it requires the presence of fat to be absorbed properly. Nuts, such as almonds, are packed with vitamin and also have healthy fat. Adults only need about 15 milligrams of vitamin E each day. A half-cup serving of almond, which is about 46 whole-shelled almonds, provide around 100% of the recommended daily amount. So if you are not the almond fan, trust me, you should try and be a fan because it is It is good that you look out for yourself. It is good that you look out for your health. It is good that you look out for your immune system. You are young. You might feel like, oh, I still have time. You know, I still have energy. Time just run super fast. So you don't have all the time for you to just take your time and say, oh, when the time comes, or when I become a millionaire or a billionaire, or when I have all the money in the world, before I'll be able to spare that. Sometimes, out of the little you have, please prioritize enjoying. Prioritize eating well. Prioritize eating healthy. And guess what? Just eating in the restaurant does not mean that you're eating well. And that is just it. Eating in your home is the perfect thing. But then I know it's not easy. Tight schedules, work, you know, how busy you can get is understandable. You can't eat out, but then sometimes just try and get to eat in your own space. Try and make your meal, make research, find out, look at what is good for yourself, and then you can eat it. Now, the immune system is a network of special cells, tissue, proteins, and organs that work together to protect the body from potential damaging foreign invaders and diseases. When our immune system functions properly, it detects threats such as bacteria, parasites, and viruses, and it triggers an immune response to destroy them. Our immune system can broadly be divided into two parts, which is the innate and the adaptive. So you can, like, the other one, you know, it's natural. While the other one is all the things that just come together and then it causes infection and all of that. I can't go into the whole detail because time it is not really on my side, but then enjoying this immune boosting food may strengthen your immune system and improve the ability to fight off infections. That said, it is important to remember that the immune system is complex. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is just one way to support immune health. It is also essential to be mindful of other lifestyle factors that may affect immune system health, such as exercising, and not smoking. Anyone who gets frequent cold or other illnesses and is concerned about their immune system should check and speak to a doctor at all times. If you feel there are some things that are not common, you are not working, what you are eating is not just affecting your health, or you're not feeling better in any way, then you have to see a specialist, which is very, very important. Thank you for your time with me here today on Launch Global. I am Silchong and Amel Joseph. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good week. Bye.